Miss Bliss was killed with a single bullet incriminates you.
I'd be willing to bet that it was Miss Knox that screamed. It would be the remote. The button were never pressed. You shot her! I was free! When I pulled the trigger, I thought it was a replica gun. It was Gloria Blaze! She knew she was going to be shot dead that day. You'll pay for betraying me. Do you sure? Why are you so interested anyway?
Well, if he does mention these strange name spellings like that, be sure to let me know. Make sure he doesn't find out you're reporting to me.
Alright, so it's time for case 4, the walking corpse. I want to also point out we're at level difficulties of 2 stars now instead of 1.
They don't feel that much harder, to be honest.
They don't, well, they have a little bit more mind-bending twists, and this one is a little hard. So let's do this. No. Mind if I barge in on you?
Hello, Dustin. Is it that time already?
Nah, I ain't come to do the cleaning just yet. I got a funny story you might be interested in, that's all.
Oh, what's that then? The walking corpse, I call it. You believe in that sort of thing? Don't be daft, Dustin. A corpse is a corpse, dead as a doornail, and no better at walking than one.
You reckon?
Well, me big bro saw it with his own eyes.
I think I've got a good voice for him.
Do you want to take it over his voice?
I can try.
Okay, like it's okay if you want to voice.
He's giving me very Slavic vibes.
Slavic. Okay. Go ahead.
Think hipster Russian.
Okay.
And what's more, I was possessed, being controlled by a demon.
Yeah, you do this voice. You're way better at his voice.
I'm also getting slightly like Swedish and Scottish vibes.
Go ahead. You're fine.
Intriguing indeed, Dustin. Tell us more.
Aye, you've got me hooked on this tale now. Come on, let's hear it.
Thought you might say that. I got the whole thing written down here in this file. I've no doubt you two will figure out what's what with it.
Don't you worry, Dustin. Every puzzle has an answer, they say,
And Prof always finds it. That's a reference to Professor Layton, to the Professor Layton series.
Good to hear. And if you can't help me, bro, out while you're at it, I'll be Diamond.
Your brother, Dustin, how's he involved?
This music, a fascinating case. That's how the prof described it, but fascinating was the word.
More like plain frightening. It was deep in the South American jungle, in a tiny hut. The victim were an archaeologist. He had an axe planted in his brow. There were 4 suspects. Well, 4 human ones and someone else.
There's 4 suspects this time.
Nearby villagers say it was the work of the demon. The demons don't exist. I was sure of that. Once we finished the case on this, though, I were a bit wiser. Demons do exist. Oh, aye.
File 4.
File number 4, the walking corpse.
I wish you could hear this music. It's so delightfully creepy.
I can hear it occasionally. I see. The funny thing is, I've got the little 5 o'clock shadow going on too.
You actually have a 5 o'clock shadow right now?
I have it going on right now, yes, because I haven't shaved in a couple of days. My beard grows in very quickly.
Oh, okay.
Dustin did a good job of talking us into this one, didn't he?
What do you mean?
Let me explain the case a bit. A small group of archaeologists are carrying out a dig at an ancient site in the South American jungle.
I really can't either after having seen him.
I don't like having a beard, that's the thing.
I don't think
it'll grow out to it'll grow out to a specific point, I'll get sick of it, shave it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if I like the idea of you in a beard. Okay.
Continue. The day after they commenced work, the body of the group's leader, A Dr. Archaeology
It's
was
archaeologist.
discovered.
It's archaeologist. It's archaeologist. That's what the pun is. Archaeologist. He's an archaeologist. His name is Archaeology. Archaeology.
Archaeology.
Archaeology.
The study of arches.
The study of history, right? Well, history in a sense. Anyways, Archaeology. Victim, 55, male. Murdered professor of archaeology. A major world archaeologist credited with many important finds. However, rumors abound of him taking others' glory and fabricating discoveries. Murder, is it?
Well, this is what we know. Olagi and his crew had made what was thought to be a very significant discovery. Curious stone item.
I think that guy must be Dustin's brother, the orange hair guy.
Hey, what a creepy little chap.
Back at their hotel, the team asked the proprietor if he had a safe place where they could store their finds. He recommended a small hut at the top of a nearby cliff.
Oh, aye. Cliff tops provide natural defences, don't they? I remember that from second year geography.
That evening, the locals helping out on the dig presented the team some homemade liquor. And to celebrate the great find, Lucky and another member of the crew started drinking. It was the middle of the night that things started to go wrong. The phone rang at the front desk of the hotel with a call from the hut. It was Olagi. It was Olagi's on the line screaming, "It's a demon! It's going to kill me! Help!" The proprietor rushed over to the hut. The door was locked. Apparently, it's a special lock, but there's only one key, which is impossible to duplicate.
Oh, so we have a locked room murder.
The proprietor, a man by the name of Micah
Micah Sasukasa.
Sasukasa. Mikasa Sukasa.
Oh, because it's South America.
I'm pretty sure that's Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
That is South America.
South America speaks in Portuguese and Spanish.
For some reason, I was thinking South Africa.
South America.
I don't know. Anyway,
Mikasa
the proprietor.
Sukasa.
The proprietor, a man by the name of Micah Sasukasa, had no choice but to break the door down.
Mika Susukasa. Mika Sasukasa, sorry.
He must be a bully fellow then.
Yes, the scene that confronted him inside of the hut would have made even the toughest of men wince.
What were in there, Prof?
Olagi's dead body, axe that killed him, still lodged in his skull.
Ooh, look at that artwork.
Nasty.
And even more unbelievable turn of events followed. Olagi's lifeless corpse got up and lunged to attack.
Give over!
There were two witnesses, despite the apparent impossibility of the incident.
Now I've got chills running down my spine now.
The ensuing investigation revealed another interesting fact. The stone idol the team had found on the dig site had completely vanished from the scene. Apparently, it was possessed by a demon.
Come on, Prof. You don't really believe it was the work of a demon, do you?
Perhaps what was rumored to be the case among the locals in the area.
Yeah, but I didn't ask what was the rumor. I was asking what you thought. Don't you think we maybe should leave this case alone? Leave well alone with the case, Prof?
We can't. The local police are detaining one of the archaeologists who was asleep outside the hut.
There you go, you see? It was no demon, it was a human. I knew it.
Well, that archaeologist. Is Dustin's brother.
What? Our Dustin, who dropped off all them papers before?
Yes, our Dustin, the cleaner. It looks like the only way to help this brother is to identify the true culprit.
Oh, so this is personal.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
In that case, let's get it stuck in.
My thoughts exactly. So, let's consider the possibilities. There are 4 suspects.
We also have 4 suspects now. We're getting more suspects.
The first, as we've already said, is Dustin's brother, Doug Scowers.
Please tell me you see the pun.
No.
Doug as in dig, and scour
Yes.
as in scouring stuff.
Yes.
That's the pun. He's an archaeologist.
That's just not a good one.
It's a pun.
I know,
Doug's-
but it's not a good one.
Doug Scowers, suspect, 28, male, one of Olagi's research students. A research student studying to become an archaeologist. Though ambitious, he dislikes those who chase fame too easily. Dustin's brother.
On the night of the murder, he and Olagi were drinking together, alone.
Oh, that does put you in a suspicious spot.
Unfortunately, they got drunk, and now Scowers can't remember what happened.
If he was Dustin's brother, I'd be more than a little suspicious of that.
Well, Lucy is still a suspect. Can't rule out the possibility that he's guilty. The next suspect is the owner of the hotel, Mika Sasukasa.
Mikasa Sukasa. My house is your house.
Mikasa Sukasa. Mika Sasuka. Mika Sasukasa.
I'm saying it as Mika. Mika Sasukasa.
Mika Sasukasa. Suspect, 61 male, hotel proprietor. The owner of the only hotel in the vicinity of the site where Olagi was digging. Being so remote, the hotel makes little profit. A strong man, but timid.
Oh, aye. He's the fellow that recommended they use the hut in the first place, eh?
And we have a local by the name of Chico Carreta, who lives in a village near the site of the dig.
But Chico is boy. Carta. Chico.
Carreta.
Taita?
Carreta.
Careta? Is that what we're going with?
I'm saying it the Spanish way.
It means mask. Boy mask. Because Chico means boy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Guy Mask is basically his name. And I'm just gonna make sure that we pronounce his name correctly.
Anyway.
Careta. Chico Careta.
I told you I was pronouncing it right.
I wanted to make sure, okay? Chico Careta. Suspect 25 male. A local guide for Ologi and Cole. A young man well-versed in the legends of the site. Works as a guide on account of his English ability. Engaged to be married to Estita. Sorry, I'm quickly looking up how to pronounce these. Etista is what I'm going with.
Etista.
Because when I look up the word, I physically get the character bio. That's you.
He was working with the team as their guide. And he was also the person who gave the liquor to Ologi and Scours.
That's a bit fishy.
Mariana Estita. Okay.
Finally, there's Mariana Etista, a young woman who works at Sukasa's hotel.
Mariana Estita. Suspect, 19, female. Hotel employee and friend of Caritas. A young girl from Caritas village who works at the hotel. Being fluent in English, she taught Carita. The pair are engaged to be married.
She's the one who heard Ologi's dying screams over the phone.
The last doesn't look much like a murderer, I must say.
And that's all our suspects. There are a number of very peculiar things about this case. The biggest mystery is how the murder took place.
Aye, because when Sasukasa got to the hut, the door was still locked shut from the inside, weren't it?
Yes, the only window in the hut is barred, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out that.
So where did the killer disappear to then?
Indeed. Those are all the details we have so far.
Do you want to check the case files now that we're thinking about it, like the statements,
Yes.
so that we don't forget? Oh, the suspect, stone idol. An artifact found at the dig site. A stone statue that harbors a demon within. It is of great historical value, but vanished on the night of the murder and remains missing. Okay. Chico brought us... do you want to take him or should I? I'm going to take the Spanish boy.
I can take Ted then. Chico brought us some liquor. It was great stuff. Called up to the hotel for glasses and Mariana brought them to us.
Are you doing an accent because you gave Dustin an accent?
Yes.
Okay.
I drank too much that night and fell asleep. I only stirred when the copper woke me. I have no recollection of why I was outside the hut at all.
Mariana called me. Mariana. Did I make you laugh?
Let me get this one.
No, I can do it. I can do an old man voice.
Mariana called me after 11 p.m. We went to a hut together.
The
The door was locked.
I
I
know.
know I'm right like this because no one
Mariana tried it too.
too.
The door was locked. I know I'm right about this because Mariana tried it too. I looked around inside the hut, but there was nobody inside except Dr. Ologi. It was dark, but there's nowhere to hide in there. I'm certain it was empty.
There are Diablos at the site. The stone statue is one of them. I tried to stop Senor Ologi from taking it. Now the Diablo has killed him. I gave Senor Ologi some of my people's liquor. That is the last time I was in the hut. I went straight home to bed. Night is when the Diablos come. At around 11 p.m., Dr. Ologi called on the intercom, frantically screaming for help. It's the demon, he said. I was too scared to go alone, so Sorry, she's turning British and I don't want her British. I was too scared to go alone, so I called Mr. Sasukasa to come to the hut with me. The door was locked. Mr. Scours was asleep outside. I saw it well. The dead body got up and lunged towards us. It knocked over a bottle on the table, so I know it was not an illusion.
What do you think?
Yes. I've got nothing so far.
Okay.
So little information to go on, I'm sure you'll find it hard to guess who the culprit is. But still, what's your gut feeling, Lucy?
Let's investigate the crime scene this time. Always start with your gut feeling, April.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I can't say this doesn't give me the willies, but I'll give it my best bash.
Let's investigate the crime scene this time.
We're going to investigate the case.
I like the idea of looking at the crime scene and not freaking out over
Let's see what we can deduce.
the fact that I may not get to see the crime scene. Oh, that's a lot of spots.
That's a lot of blood, too.
Well, he was dragged across the floor.
Do you think you'll be able to look around enough in 5 minutes?
There's a lot of spots. I'm intimidated.
Aye, no trouble, Prof.
Well, let's get to work.
We'll start with the body.
Blood stain.
Oh, go ahead.
Stain left by the massive hemorrhage from the head wound that Olagi suffered. It has taken on an elongated shape.
Hotkey, constructed in a special way that makes duplication impossible. This is the only key to the hut. It was found in the victim's pocket.
I think what we should do with the evidence items is alternate.
Okay. Then you take the axe.
Axe. A splitting axe for making firewood. It appears to have been planted in Olagi's brow from squarely in front of him. All prints have been wiped off.
Corpse. Olagi's dead body, with the axe still lodged in his skull. He would have died instantly, and no other injuries are evident. His jacket is ripped. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, so...
Crate D. A crate labeled D. The lid remains nailed down firmly and the contents have not been disturbed in any way.
Crate C. A crate labeled C. The lid has been removed and the contents taken. It is completely empty now. Is there anything else? There's nothing else there.
No.
Sorry, I would ask you where you... Ooh, hello.
Door. A thick wooden door.
You just go,
Those-
door!
Though Sasukasa broke it down, there is no question it was locked at the time. There's evidence that prints were wiped off the knob.
Oh, hinges. Hinges. Brass hinges are affixed to the door and frame on the outside of the hut. One of its screws is missing. Oh.
Oh! Doug Scowers. Scowers was fast asleep and only woke when roused by a police officer. Alcohol was found in his bloodstream in large quantities.
A drunken murder? That would be sad. A screw. A small screw made of pure brass. It's covered in mud and is very dirty.
It's possible that came from the door, but we don't know yet. Let's look around more. Chopping block. Used by the hotel staff to chop firewood. Logs are piled up alongside.
Oh, that's literally it. I assume that's where the axe is from.
Yes. Looks like there were 2 spots.
Yeah, I saw that. This is me. Local liquor. Strong yet easy to drink local liquor. A gift from Careta. It is spilt on the floor, leaving a stain.
Signs. Some signs once used at the hotel, now being stored in the hut. Many are large, some even exceeding 2 meters in height.
Coat hook. A metal coat hook affixed to the wall. It is large and sturdy built. Nothing was hanging on it at the time of the incident.
Intercom. A direct connection to the hotel reception. Functional but old and the sound quality is poor. Fingerprints appear to have been wiped off it.
Okay, that's everything. I'm worried about the time limit because there's so much.
Rafter damage B and rafter damage B.
Rafter damage B. There is a notch in one of the beams that supports the hut. It is hut roof. It is newly created, apparently by a thin wire or cord of some kind.
Interesting. Rafter damage A. There is a notch in one of the beams that supports the hut roof. It is newly created, apparently by a thin wire or cord of some kind. Table.
Yep. Table. A plain table with two glasses on it.
Written notes. Open or on a page that reads, open, yes, that was right. Open on a page that reads, Stone Idol, Crate C. Olagi's scours and Garreta's fingerprints are on it.
Photo notes. A crack in the idol's head annotates a photo of the stone idol in his notes. Ologi's, Scours, and Careta's fingerprints are on it.
Fishing tackle. Angling equipment designed for catching very large fish. Complete set including rods, lines, and lures.
There's so
This is
much.
my one rod here.
There's so much evidence. Ologi's suitcase, containing his archaeological data and notes. Made of aluminum, it looks weighty. It remains unlocked. There's so much evidence.
Window. Covered in iron bars that make entry or exit through the window impossible. The stone idol would probably have just about fit through.
Crate A. A crate labeled A. The lid is removed, but the contents have not been taken despite being artifacts of considerable value. That tells me whoever took the artifacts, which the artifact that we knew was in crate C, were after the artifact, but didn't know.
Crate B. Crate labeled B. The lid has been removed, but the contents have not been taken. It contains a variety of ancient weapons.
But the axe looks like to have come from that, so it wasn't killed with the ancient weapons. Okay, looking around. It doesn't look like I missed anything. So we have all the evidence.
Seems.
There's so much here.
Whose behavior do you find most suspicious then, Lucy?
Okay, hold on. Let's think about it for a second. Let's look over all this evidence. There's so much. So what most sticks out to me, I don't know about you. Actually, what sticks out to you? What sticks out to you?
The fact that the door was locked.
Well, duh, it's a locked room murder. That's the thing that most sticks out to you?
What sticks out to me is the fact that Carmelita's fingerprints are all over the archaeological stuff.
He was traveling with them.
Yes, but it never said he was a part of the archaeological team.
He was the guide because he could speak.
He
with
was
them.
like, yeah,
I don't-
yes.
Okay. So you're suspicious of Careta?
It doesn't make sense to me.
What bugs me is that I don't know.
Go ahead.
What bugs me is that crate C has been opened, which they were clearly after the idol. But it's written that the stone idol was in crate C, so why were they looking in the other crates?
Oh, no. It is strange.
Who do you think?
I honestly want to pin the stone idol just to see what he says.
He's probably going to say, Lucy, you're an idiot. Something.
Let's try it anyway.
Okay.
I want to see.
Okay, fine, I shall humor you.